Hello and welcome to some more Gone Home. If you haven't checked out any of these videos so far, this is like an interactive story-based game. We're exploring the house, the story's being told through letters, through notes, through journal entries, through music, through a bunch of different stuff. We've explored the first floor, we've come across a bunch of locked stuff, so we are exploring the second floor now, and yeah, let's just see what we come across. We just checked out Sam's room. Sam is my sister, my little sister. And I'm pretty sure she is at least infatuated, maybe in love with another girl that is in her class. And we are playing the older sister who just came back from, I don't know if she was living in Europe or backpacking through Europe or what it is, but she is now coming home, and we are sort of exploring the story through her eyes. Alright, so there isn't much here in the bathroom, it looks like. It's your typical ordinary bathroom. Wait, what is... I hope that's rust and not blood. So, there are parts of this game that give me like horror element vibes, but I'm 99% sure it's not supposed to be a horror game, so I think I'm just freaking myself out for nothing. Ah, red hair dye. Okay. Fair enough.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Okay, I'm actually absolutely in love with this story. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's really sweet the way that she is like falling in love with, I mean, I don't know if it's her best friend necessarily or what it is, but I don't know, it's really nice. And then you think about the time period too, how this was all in the 90s. And like things like homosexuality weren't that prevalent in the 90s. Like everybody was still deeply rooted in the closet if they were gay. There weren't a lot of people that were out, and there weren't a lot of people that were accepting like they are today. And it's weird to think that both of these scenarios have happened during my lifetime. Like I remember back in the early 2000s, there was somebody that I was friends with in like middle school and not so much in high school, but everybody thought that he was gay, and actually I don't even know if he is gay because we just sort of lost touch with one another over the years. But I remember my dad just being weirdly, I don't want to say homophobic, but just not as accepting of the fact that this person that I was friends with was gay. So it's just weird that the amount of progression, I guess, that has happened, like even over the past 10, 15, 20 years in terms of homosexuality and the LGBTQ community and all that. It's very interesting. So just seeing this in the mindset that I have now, but knowing what the mindset was like back then, it's very interesting to watch play out. Anyways, we found a postcard here. Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I'm in the Channel. This is my second passage through the Channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. Fair enough. London was great, Dad. I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. That's nice. Hello? 911? I have an emergency. My family is missing from their house. Another Holly Bibley. Oh, okay, that just made me think of something too. If the parents are very religious and Sam is gay, they might not be very accepting. Unknown Dimension Literature. Oh, another publisher. So yeah, we learned in the first couple of videos too that, Dad is a writer. He writes reviews for a magazine, but he was also a published author, and his books didn't do so well. Oh, okay, I just had another theory. Maybe there's nobody home because we saw on the TV in the first episode about how there is a weather emergency, so maybe they are escaping the weather emergency. Like, maybe that's why there's nobody here. Mitten. Yeah, maybe that's why. And then, but I still think that Sam is... Maybe she's run away. Okay, got a binder there. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands. Rick? Leaves of Grass, Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman. Okay, we got a letter. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other, you live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick? You have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything. And send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump, and in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. So, Terry and Jan going through a little bit of a rough patch. Which, fair enough. I'm sure everybody goes through that. A lot of people go through their rough patches in life. What is this? Escape from Ghost Mansion. Is that a board game? Yep. I believe so anyways. But what if Jan is having a little affair with Ranger Rick over there? Like, what if I turn around and then just like, bah, Ranger Rick! What are you doing in my parents' bedroom? But anyways, let's continue on. Another bathroom. Jeez, fancy. So you could be in here, washing your hands, brushing your teeth. Meanwhile, the wife's in here, soaking in the tub. Maybe thinking about Ranger Rick, if you know what I mean. Thinking about that controlled burn, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty sus right now of Jan and Ranger Rick. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, and sexually by Reverend Alexander Michaels. Sounds like the honeymoon phase is over for Terry and Jan. I'll be a responsible daughter and I'll shut the lights off. Okay, I think we've seen everything in this room. I think. Have I? Yeah, I have. There's nothing left to discover over there. Oh, I didn't open the armoire. Oops. Why isn't there anything on any of these TVs? Oh no, it's just cables. I thought that was a key. I got excited. Like, I can finally unlock the stuff downstairs. But alas, 'twas not meant to be. Alright, let's keep going down the hall. Is this my old room? Let's read the note first. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice, they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. Yeah, so Sam's run away from home. That's what I figured. It's gotta be hard, I'm sure. Just boxes of my stuff. Examine composition book. Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting Journal, August 31st. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing glasses. September 3rd. Faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th. Poured milk from the carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Moo! Ooh! Also ghost milk. October 9th. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We built a protective pillow fort. October 22nd. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. October 28th. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol the premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remain unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably due to the leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Hey Sam, you were asking what my what? Some kind of ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. Orienteering. This means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. They branded me as a certified killing machine. Adventure training. I am a burn adventurous and no borders can hold me. The army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Cool. Anything down here? Nope. Boxes. More boxes. Painting. Paper coming off the ceiling. Oh yeah, this isn't like Stranger Things or anything like that. Not at all terrifying. Oh, there's a cassette player. Do we have a cassette somewhere? First, let's grab the tissue box. That's what we do. Nothing on this one either. Got a form. Performance evaluation. For Richard, aka Ranger Rick. He's exemplary in all categories. Ranger Pattermock has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I'll be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. I'm telling you, she wants a little bit of Ranger Rick's little, his little Richard, his little mini Rick, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. Finally, cassette. I think it's just another music cassette. Let's put it in. Is this the band that I'm listening to?
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
This is, pretty sure that's, Jan's idea of Ranger Rick there on the front. You know, the whole... You know the Ranger Rick situation I'm describing. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. What? There's something in the parents' closet? Is that what's happening here? Cool. I love me a secret passage. Heavens to Betsy. Calculated. Can't read that. Oh, that's Captain Allegra. Oh, building a costume maybe? Maybe a little cosplay? I didn't even see that there was a painting here. Wow, I am blind as a bat. Let me be responsible and shut off the lights first. Okay, so that is my old room. And what's over here? Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Attic or secret room? Attic or secret room? I think we gotta do the secret room first. Okay, where am I right now? So this is Mom and Dad's room? And then here... Oh, okay, in my future house, I want something like this. I am like obsessed with secret rooms, secret tunnels. I don't know, maybe I'm just a weirdo like that. Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log. 3 hidden compartments found. Library, upstairs hall, and foyer. Evidence of supernaturals discovered? 0. The search continues. I am excited! So cool. Okay, so where am I now? In Dad's office. And that's the secret thing that I need a combination for. Yeah, and we looked at all this already. Where do I go? Okay, wait, hold on. So this is the first secret? Is that right? Okay, this was the library? Let me turn on a light. I can't see a dang thing in here. Yes. Okay, so this is the library. That's where we are right now. There's another secret by the entrance. So this is Dad's office. The secret was right here. Ho ho ho! Nelly! Private, do not read. Heaven at the Edge of the World, The Green Glacier, Part 2. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch, high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness, juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry! Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian, up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as she fell toward the water, then splashed down. And all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair and hands, and body of a woman still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate, she spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." We're getting the combination. Okay, let me put that back. Oops. And let me go to my map. Okay, wait. So I don't think we found the first hidden panel. I think that we were just looking at the hidden passage, but it looks like over here is where there should be a hidden panel. Pretty sure. The Misfits? Ooh, that is a creepy picture. With Maidenhead.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
I really hope things work out for them. Alright, so now we have the total combination. Ah, the little Ouija board. This is what they did in their little seance. Hello? Hello. Who are you? Oscar. What do you want to come ba? It's a sheep! The sheep is saying ba! Alright, well, now that we have the combination, we are going to check what that opens up next time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like or a comment. Let me know what you think of the story. I am totally engaged in it right now. And yeah, we will see what the combination opens up next time. But until next time, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.